This Monday, we got a lot going on in the game. There's 6 games all over the place. Let's see what we got. My name is Andreas Sachinko, and you're watching the KHL Update. We drop anchor in Vladivostok first, where Admiral continue their homestand as they face Neftehimek. The two met at Nizhny played in September, and the Sailors won 2-1 in the shootout. We pick it up near to the first. Sean Lalonde tosses it to Adam Almquist. Quick centering pass, and Martin Bakar sends it home. Great passing play, and Bakar has his first power play tally of the season. Late in the period now, the Wolves on a power play this time around, but Pagin can't hold the line, and Vladimir Batusev is off to a breakaway, but he doesn't elevate the puck, and Alexander Shurichenkov stops it with his left pad. Admiral still doubled their lead early in the second period. 35-year-old Yuri Petrov finds loose change in front of the net and roughs it past Shurichenkov. Admiral finished the period on a sad note though. Sean Lalonde gets 5 in a game for his obvious spearing on Stepan Zakharchuk. No two ways about it, this should not be tolerated. Neftehimek kill off the 5-minute major and go back on the power play midway through the third. But it almost backfires on them as Marat Khairulin steals the puck, gets on his jets, blazes to the net, and shoots right into the breadbasket of Yuko Alkinoora. Late in the period, Captain Stepan Zakharchuk pinches below the hash marks, but Alkinoora anticipates it and makes himself look big. Nothing goes past Alkinoora tonight as he stops 36 shots for his second shutout of the year. 2-0 is the final. We travel to Novosibirsk now, where Sibir look to build on their 2-game winning stretch as they host Dynamo Moscow. Home team gets on the board in a hurry. Just over 2 minutes in, Alexei Yakovlev gets the puck from Daniil Romancev, bends on his first shot, but his second is right on the money. That's his second career goal and became his first since January 2016. 1-0 Sibir. Late in the period, Maxim Afinogenov motters into the zone, puts it on his backhand, and shoots gloved by Alexei Krasikov. Second period now, Mix Indrashis chucks it to the slot, hits Konstantin Alexeyev in the foot, but Krasikov stays alert and stops it. Late in the third now, Sibir are down a man. Evgeny Chesalin clears the puck down the ice and gets checked from the blind side, but Dmitry Moiseyev, it definitely seems from this angle like checking to the head, but no call is made on the play. Chesalin returns to the ice for Dynamo's final push and clears the puck from the zone, once again securing the huge win for Sibir. Alexei Krasikov stops 32 shots for his first shutout of the year, and Sibir take it 1-0 on home ice. We continue on to Yekaterinburg, where Avtomobilist defend the ice against their rivals Tractor. The Virstas lost 8 in a row to Avtomobilist, including 4 to Ralets. It takes them a while to break the deadlock. Vasily Demchenko almost gives Avtomobilist a freebie late in the second as he plays the puck straight to Maxim Berezin, but 2011 World Junior Champion shoots it straight at Demchenko's midsection. Home side finally brings the fans to their feet 5 minutes into the third period. Dennis Bodra puts the puck on net from the blue line, and Dan Sexton tips it in for his 5th of the year. They get another one less than a minute later. The puck slides to Captain Nigel Dawes in the neutral zone. He skates to the net and snaps it past Demchenko on the stick side. Avtomobilist secure the win late in regulation as Artem Gureyev scores on the empty net. Jakub Kovrov stops 25 shots for his second shutout of the year, and Yekaterinburg win 3-0 on home ice. A grand headline awaits us in Ufa. Lena Sumerk and Salavat Yulayev face Sergei Mazakin and Metallurg. The Versus strike late in the first. Sergei Mazakin battles for the puck behind the net, tosses it to the slot, and Dennis Parshin leaves Yuka Metzela no chance as he goes upstairs with it. Midway through the second period, Dmitry Kugashev goes to the box for slashing, and Magnitka convert on the ensuing power play. Roman Lubimov parks in the slot, gets the puck from Mazakin, and taps it home. They put it to bed late in the third. Bogdan Patekhin breaks into the zone, skates to his left, and wires the past Metzela from mid-range. That's his second of the year, and that's more than enough. Sergei Mazakin improves his point streak to 4 games with 2 assists. Vasily Koshkin posts 27 saves for his first shutout of the year, and Metallurg win their first game on the road this season. 3-0 is the final. When now in St. Petersburg, where SKA lifts him up against Spartak. Alex Narok is back in town, but as opponent this time, and this is also the first game back for Anton Burdasov. And Burdasov almost makes an impact in the opening period, but the puck goes off the bar and into the net and off this wrister from mid-range. Spartak heel off the 5-on-3, go on a power play themselves and convert on it. Alex Kokochev wins the puck over for Robin Gunzel. He sets out Dmitry Vishnevsky, and Vishnevsky snipes it top shelf. What a shot! The red and white get another one on a man advantage late in the period. Skoko passes it to the slot. Robin Gunzel has his stick on the ice the whole time and scores his third of the season. 2-0 Spartak after 20. SKA get on the board late in the second. Janas Kampanen with a clean face-off win, and Burdasov snaps it home. No better way to return. Burdasov scores for SKA after a frustrating camp with the Oilers. St. Petersburg get back even 9 seconds into the third period as Vladimir Tkachov bounces on the loose puck on the rebound and puts it past Julius Hudacek to tie it up at 2s. The game goes to overtime and it lasts just 28 seconds. Koko stays aggressive in the offensive and pickpockets Anton Burdasov and feeds Bartosz Karsums in the slot. Karsums got it. That's his first OT winner since 2017, and Spartak win the extra point in St. Petersburg. Koko has a strong night with 3 assists as Moscow take it 3-2 in overtime. Our last game of the night takes place in Riga, Latvia. Struggling Dynamo are dead last in the league as they face Vitas, who can go top of the table should they win this one. Riga get on the board first. Just at 8 minutes into the game, Vitaly Pavlov beats Ilyuzhov on the glove side. That's his first of the year, and Dynamo take the lead for the first time since September 18th. Late in the period now, Vitas with the power play. Artur Shvetsrugovoy plays give and go with Alexei Makeyev, cruises to the far post, receives a cross-ice pass, but Andrei Makarov shuts the door. Second period now, Sviatoslav Grebenshikov whips it on that rebound. Miro Altinen with a chance to bury it. Another huge stop by Makarov. Soon after that, Vitas on a power play. Makeyev shoots from inside, stopped by Makarov. Follow-up chance, Brendan McMillan comes to the rescue. Moving on to the third, and Vitas finally solved Makarov. Evgeny Artukin shoots from the right circle. Makarov has a piece of it, but the puck still trickles into the net. That's his 5th career KHL goal in Riga. Midway through the period, Makarov comes up big again for Riga as he stops Jakub Jurabek on this glorious follow-up chance. But Vitas still walk away victorious from this one. Pavel Chernov scores the winner within the final 5 minutes of regulation. Andrei Makarov makes 37 saves to give Dynamo a fighting chance, but they still lose their 8th in a row. Vitas gained 2 points and soar back on top of the league. 2-1 is the final. And that's it for the KHL update, but do come back tomorrow for 3 more games, including Jokerit Sochi and Lokomotiv versus Agbars. My name is Andreas Sachenko. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.